ECDL Advanced, Excel, Lesson 53, Lists. This is the start of Section 12, when we're going to be discussing lists, which we'll be doing in this lesson, filtering lists, autofilter including custom autofilter, advanced filtering, extracting filtered data, and adding subtotals. So let's get started with lists. A list is a labelled series of rows that contain similar information. For example, as we can see here, a list of employees showing their names, their ages, their absences, etc. We already know, I hope, that a list can be used to search or query to find specific data. So for example, if I'm trying to find the name Christopher, I would go Find and Select, Find the word Christopher, and then Find All. And what we'll find is it selects the B13, which is the only instance of the word Christopher. And as we can see over here, it's in a book which is employees.xlsx, which is this one. The sheet is the one called personnel. The cell is B13. And the value Christopher. Okay. I'm hoping we're also aware that we can sort data alphabetically or numerically by rows in ascending or descending order. And we're going to try that out during the course of these lessons. We can search for matching criteria by filtering and copying to a different part of the spreadsheet. We can perform statistical calculations on the data, which will help with analysis and also decision making. And we can also print data which is organised for specific purposes. As can be seen, a list separates information into columns, each containing similar information. A row contains a set of fields, each defined by field names. A completed row is called a record. A list is composed of many records. The field names appear as column headings, that's these over here, with the field information below them. If we have a field that contains formulas or functions, we call it a computed field. As an aside, avoid having more than one list on each worksheet. When we filter, we can only filter on one list at a time. The column labels at the top of a list can use two rows, providing the labels are formatted differently to the list. So for example, different font or alignment or different colour or different pattern, etc. All lists follow the following rules. The area to be used must be rectangular, although it can contain blanks. Each column uses the same data type. It's important, do not separate the labels from the data with any blank row or decorative row. Also, do not duplicate column names, and to avoid confusion, they should be different from any range names. Finally, all the list information should be entered across each row. Okay, I'm hoping that's given us a little introduction to what we mean by lists, and I look forward to seeing you next time when we'll be discussing filtering lists, which will be Lesson 54. Okay, I look forward to seeing you then.